Hello there, warriors. How are we doing today? I see already in the comments we have a lot of people right here. If you didn't submit your project, you can still do it, and you can do it like this whole live stream. All the projects will be counted, and you can get randomly picked by the Orc Machine. And this is one special edition because in this live stream we have one first, let's say, my friend who is really a great guy, and then second, the legend of open source, and that's François himself. There he is.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you doing?
So, doing great. How are you, man?
Yeah, I'm doing good. Looking forward
Today
to pick some
we'll
voices.
yeah
Yeah.
we'll review the projects. I think this will be really interesting. Like we can have now like two opinions. It's not only me talking about the project, so I think this will go pretty well. Let's see how many projects we have so far. I'll share my screen. So if I refresh, we had 49 like a couple of minutes ago, and we still have 49. That's a big number. It's still not a record. I think we had 55 last live stream, but let's see. Maybe we get over 55. So we can check the comments quickly to see who is here, and we can see here Bob. Hey there, Bob, and Dave right here. Standard crew. How are you doing, guys? And Mr. Alem. Hey, Alem. And we have somebody new here. Hello there. Awesome to see you. And Mr. Preet. Amazing. So, should we start with the Orc Machine?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. So, I'm going to the Orc Machine. This is locally. Again, I saw like the comment in the last live stream that this is framed. It is not framed. I'm just keeping it localhost because I don't want all of you like to pick projects and to put deleted at status on those projects. So it is picked randomly, and each project is going then in certain states, so it cannot be picked again. And everything is open source. You can go to review.org and you can see like the open source here. So you don't have to worry about all that stuff. So turning on the Orc Machine. Awesome. Let's pick our first project. And let's see, we have here Web Tracker.
Ooh.
Okay. You want to pick this one, Francois, or should I do it?
Yeah. You can start on this one.
Okay. So let's see. That's a built it because my Vercel Analytics got finished that one time. It was first a weekend project, but then got contributions and improved it further. Interesting. Sounds like it's already like project doing a lot of stuff. Oh, so this is from Avik, from the fellow Horde member. Awesome. So there are 7 stars on this project. And the description is, it is a powerful privacy-focused web analytics platform that helps you to understand the website's reach. More features coming soon. Interesting. So this is like some kind of replacement for Vercel Analytics. Here we can see the screenshot, powerful analytics without the price tag. Sounds cool. So it's like for some certain niche, so you don't have to pay anything for your analytics. And we can see here some features. So real-time analytics, comprehensive dashboards, global audience tracking, device analytics, traffic source analysis, performance metrics. Okay, so everything pretty much like similar and the same like Vercel. So this is cool. Let's see now how does it work. So we can go to this web tracker. And is it opening? Maybe it's because, oh, there it is. Okay, it has some delay from some reason. So we have here, what do you think, Francois? Is this AI generated landing page?
Oh, everything is AI generated these days anyway.
Yes.
It looks all right. It's not too purple.
Yeah, it's not too purple, but it kind of like reminds me like when I saw it for the first time that it's like AI generated. Okay, so we have here some features. First, we have this screenshot. So that's a pretty good thing. We can see what are we actually getting. We have features. So this is the same thing. Maybe not. We have click tracking. I don't remember this one from the README file. And transparent pricing. So we have actually some pricing. I thought it's totally free, but we can get 10,000 page views per month. Isn't this like the same number as on Vercel? 10K?
I don't have the numbers, but
I think it's the same number. Like after 10K, you have to pay something.
yeah.
If like comments, do you know maybe like if Vercel is 10K and what makes the platform unique? Let's see
Let
here.
me check.
So powerful analytics capabilities and privacy first approach. We don't use cookies. Okay, so it's kind of like data body. Like it's not using cookies, everything is private, and that is good because they're not tracking like the users. So that's a good thing. And to start tracking now, I guess we need to sign in. Okay, we will not do that, but we can look through here. What can we find? So awesome thing is that no credit card is required, no cookies, and unlimited websites. I guess this is everything for that free tier, these three things right here. And after 10K, we need to start paying, and that's $30 a month. Did you check maybe, is it 10K on Vercel?
It's 50K on Vercel.
Oh, 50K.
On the hobby plan.
Yes, so it's even better.
They call it events. They call it events, though, not necessarily page views. So if you track other things with the Vercel SDK, I guess that counts as an event. So you might be able to have multiple events per visit.
Yeah, if you like add those hooks and everything, like on click or something like that. But again, it's much more. Like 50K is much more than this. So my first advice would be to somehow balance the scales on those prices with Vercel, and especially because you're mentioning Vercel here, like on GitHub, you mentioned here somewhere something like Vercel. Was it here? No, it was actually here.
It was just on the review.
Oh yes. Built it because my Vercel analytics got finished at one time. So I think that needs to be balanced. And this $30 a month is also maybe too expensive because Vercel Pro is $20 a month. And still you're getting like hosting, you're getting so many things. Like you should probably track like things like DataBuddy and those platforms. So based on that, you can like see what kind of price you can put. What do you think, François?
I think in terms of feedback, the one thing that you need when you're building analytics platforms, because I built one and a lot of people have built their own because it's an interesting project to build, you need a demo, a public demo of a public dashboard of what your application does. So you can actually see how to interact with it and what the main features are and what are the main points that your thing puts forward. I think having like public demo, like what was it called? Plausible was, I think, one of the first that introduced this, like Plausible and Fathom. They were the two back in the day when I started building analytics that had this public demo, which was really great to see what the product was and literally play with it on a public data set, which is generally the platform's own analytics.
That's a great idea.
Yeah, so it really helps showing you what to do.
And other than that, I think like that's pretty much it. So like creating some live demo will definitely help because users can like play around and do different things and see like the statistics, how is it going, like all the filters and all that stuff. That shouldn't be hard to do. You could probably like just separate it on, for example, demo.webtracker.avic.me. So that would probably work, something like that.
Yep.
And other than that, cool project. Like keep it up.
Yeah,
let's see the README file. If it's like, it's showing here this screenshot, which is really good, and it's telling like some features and things. So
the stack is solid as well. Something that you can self-host.
Here it is,
if you need.
Yes, yeah, that's the important thing with open source. Like we can self-host it, we can do whatever we want.
Yeah, can you boot it locally so that if you want people to contribute, is it easy to clone the repo, get started. So yeah, environment variables, all the setup that you need to be able to have it running locally, so you can try some things, implement the feature or the bug fix that you need, and be able to contribute it back. That's really important.
Yes, that's really that's really good. Like in terms of contributions, and of course, if somebody wants to use this locally, like you can use it. Awesome. Okay. Should we move to the next one?
Yeah, sure.
Let's go.
There's a question in the chat. I think that
Let's
might be relevant. Does
couple
privacy focused and click tracking go together? I think they can. It depends on the metadata that you would add to the click tracking. Like if you were to connect to a user ID or something like that that can identify you, then that would probably have to be in your consent banner, C15T.
Yes.
That could go there. But if you can absolutely do anonymized click tracking as long as you track an event and you drop any other metadata that you might have collected to that.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, you can keep it like in the same time privacy focused. It really depends on the feature. Yes.
So Artem is here. Nice. Hello, Artem.
Hey. Oh, I don't see him here.
Get an Ito.
Oh, yes. I see it. Here it is.
Yep.
Awesome. Okay. Let's go to the next one. Let's turn on the Orc Machine. Number 2. Okay, are we ready? Pick a project.
Right, let's go.
Prisma mock. I wonder what is that. Corner shape.
That's Brandon's thing, isn't it?
I think it is. So Tailwind CSS plugin that adds first-class utilities for the CSS corner shape property and it's per corner longhans. Oh, interesting. You can put like corner top left shape and it supports static keywords. Yeah, this one is awesome. You want to take this one?
I can try if I can do it on Chrome because I tried it on Firefox and it didn't work because it doesn't support the CSS property that is based on.
Yeah, it is from Brandon.
Tailwind. Yeah, let's try that. GitHub.
Let me put your screen.
Yeah. Tailwind.
Removing mine.
What's the name?
Yours. Now when you're showing it, play around.
What's the name? Corner?
It's corner shape. Corner/shape, yeah.
Shape. All right.
That's the one.
So yeah, it's a Tailwind plugin that you can do lots of different shapes for the corners by using different attributes. So you have super ellipse, you have squircles. Yeah, you have all of them here. Bevel, notch, round, scoop. I think it would be nice if I could show you.
Zoom in a little.
Yeah, sure. Oh yeah, I forgot to put my display in 720p. Sorry. So yeah, it would allow you to change the border radius of an element, but not just be a half round as you usually have. So you can do different shapes, and it's based on a property called corner shape that is currently limited. You can only use it on Chromium. And so I tried it on Firefox and it falls back. I think Brandon's implementation falls back to just a border radius, classic border radius that you have in CSS.
Yes.
If you don't have this property, so you can do it an ad supported media query to check if it's available, and it would fall back to that. So let's see how we install this thing. Let's read the README. So install the npm package. I'm on Tailwind 4, so it's all based in CSS. But if you were based in Tailwind 3 and below, you have to use JavaScript in your Tailwind config to implement this plugin. And then it gives you this corner dash whatever to, what are these called? Utilities, properties? I forget always what they're called, those Tailwind classes.
Classes, yeah.
Yeah, classes. Let's go in that. And it gives you, view this example on Tailwind Play. There we go. Oh, there we go. Cool.
Oh, that's cool.
The-
Yeah. I
the
wanted to
one I
say
wanted-
there are no examples. So, yeah.
The one I wanted to see was the one from Brandon's tweets. Let me see if I can find it. Brandon. Yep, let me find it quickly. Corner shape.
So we can
Demo.
basically shape like the corners however we want with this.
Yeah. That's the
Pretty
one.
interesting thing.
Let me put it here. Right. So here you have a lot of different demos of all of them superposed. So you see with all the variants that you have here. Let me just zoom in a little bit. All the variants, the parameters that you add to this give you more or less corner with a different shape. So if can I do
Interesting.
Yes, I can. So if I go from super ellipse to square core, it doesn't work. All right.
Okay.
Never mind. So I guess the super ellipse has the parameters. Maybe the square core doesn't. Let me check if I go back to the docs. You can specify corners. That's good. That's interesting because some of them with high parameters, they might conflict. You might
we can put, you see, like
things.
top left and top right.
That's interesting.
Super this is actually pretty when you think about it. Like Tailwind has this one pretty limited. You don't have like many, like you don't have that flexibility with corners.
You can do one or the other corners in Tailwind. I think you can do. You just don't have the shape.
Yeah, you don't have the shape.
Border T radius or border left radius.
Yeah, you can change the radiuses and everything. Yeah, but not really the shaping of those corners.
No, you can't control the tangents distribution around the edge. That's the thing. It's always like flat, and then it's quarter round, and then flat again. But that's what square core and super ellipse and all these things give you. You can have parameters to configure how much you want the border to be bent and connected to the flat parts. So that's really cool.
And how many stars do we have here on this?
How many stars we have here? 33.
33.
33. That's nice.
Yeah.
So right, make type safe. I like that. I like that.
And 12 hours ago, like last commit. That's good.
Yeah, he shipped it like what? No, from last year. So there's something that's been dormant for a good while. But I think his tweet was last night.
Oh, really? This is
really.
I didn't
that's
know.
really.
I thought. Mm-hmm. No description, no anything.
Yeah. It came from a tweet by Uma, who announced. Let me see if Twitter works on. I'm not logged in on anything here, but she has this demo that she showed in the Chromium API to show you the various different borders with the parameters when it's possible. So that was really nice.
Nice. Okay, so let's give a couple of like advices to Brandon right here.
Yeah. All right, let's go.
So first thing is definitely to make it work on Firefox. Like that's
that's a bit out of his reach, I would think. But
it is.
Yeah, unfortunately, I think Safari will have support for this soon. But yeah, Firefox is always a bit rough in these things. Advice I would put I don't know if you can do live demos on Tailwind Play. Something you would have a slider. Basically redo this demo that Una did. In some sort of...
It can be a GIF.
Yeah, it could be a landing page that just does this.
Yes.
That would be amazing to have like an interactive playground of you can select the different types, you can configure them, and then you have a code block that shows you the Tailwind classes that you can use to do this. And so you copy paste that into your application.
Definitely a good one. Yeah. So we can play around. And see
there is nothing here, but yeah, that would be a good way to play with it and understand what it does. And then the documentation is pretty nice. I mean, you have all the options that you want. But that also is something you could have in a landing page / interactive demo, I suppose.
Yes.
And all the variants.
Basically, a classic documentation would be good to have.
You could use Fuma Docs for this.
Yes, you could, like for docs page.
Yeah. And browser support, obviously. With design fallbacks, that's the thing to show how to do a fallback, because I tried opening this in Firefox and I just had a beautiful circle.
Yes.
So there we go. That would be the recommendation.
Awesome. I would say create a landing page for this, make a good demo, like change the description, get a good description, create more videos, post on Twitter, and pretty interesting project. I think this could be really good. Something that is really like, for example, you could create 8-bit badge with these borders. Like,
ooh, yeah.
On that demo,
actually,
like it's visible.
The scoop one might be really interesting for you when it comes back to it. It's it just removes 1 pixel on the corners. Notch. Notch. It's called Notch. Like that one.
Yeah,
that one looks really 8-bit. Yeah.
That one is like my 8-bit badge.
The Notch. Exactly. That one. It's like a super ellipse infinity. Okay. Oh, I see. So they're all variants of this super ellipse thing with different parameters.
Yes. So we have to use that parameter. Yeah, that one definitely needs to be explained maybe a little bit better, or maybe even to put parameters like scoop, notch, and to put it like that in Tailwind.
Yeah.
I mean, in like that Tailwind way.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think you can actually. It's just they are shortcuts.
Oh, okay.
It's this shape you see.
Put like that.
Yeah. Because you can do corner squircle, and so that will preset it to where's squircle to 2. 2 is a squircle.
Yeah.
So that's interesting. So some of them must have some form of continuous parameters that you can change, and some are preset, I suppose. So having an interactive playground would be really nice to really grasp what it does. There we go.
Okay, let's go to the next one. We have here. Can you please share links for these projects? Yeah, we'll share all the links in the end.
Yeah, I'll put it in the chat.
Yeah, you can put it on the chat for this one. Yeah.
Whoop.
Okay. Let's go to the next one. I'm sharing my screen right here. Let's see if we have more projects here submitted. So we have a little bit more, 51, 52. We will break the record. 55 is the record. Come on, let's beat this one. So, Orc Machine. I'm turning on the Orc Machine right here. Let's go. Where's the Orc Machine? Here it is. And we are picking a new project, number 3. Let's go. Oh, I saw React bits. That would be merged and share. It lets you showcase your open source contributions as proof of work. Interesting. Okay, let's see this one. View project. So it's called merged and share. It's somehow like, I think it would be like merge and share or merged and shared. Like it's missing D here or this D. That's like my first feeling when I saw it. So we can fetch here merged PRs from the selected repo and showcase and share their OS contribution. Okay, interesting. Let's see the README. First, 61 stars. Nice. This is a good star count. So platform that allow users, this is the same like in the description above. So we have fetch merge PRs from public GitHub repositories, display and share contributions, and user-friendly interface. Interesting. I created this myself for 8BitCM, for example, for my contributors page, but I didn't know there is already something. We can see Next.js 14 plus. Now, I'm not sure if this is like some old data. Maybe README was not updated. We'll see it now in the package.json. And here we have all the installation commands and everything, so we can run it locally. Let's first check if it's really that old. Where is
Last year,
package?
everything mostly.
Yeah, last year, yeah. So it definitely is Next.js 14. Probably. Next. Yes, it is 14.2.4. So that one is pretty old. And let's see how does it look. So we have here a nice looking landing page, I have to say. So showcase your open source contributions as proof of work. I like these like yellow colors. Is this working? Yeah, it was not working when I pressed it for the first time. Interesting. So we can hear, we have a video and like video with somebody talking. Interesting. Oh, it's just an image. Let's just then go like this to see how does it look on the demo. So we have here total merged PRs, 30 by some user. And then I guess we can show it somehow. Let's see. Is it this one? Yeah, it's probably like this one, like merged by this guy, like 7 merged PRs, usernames. So we get some kind of like card with the user who contributed to some repo. And we also have a dashboard behind to see like all the contributions. Interesting. I don't know. Did you like François? Did you see something like this before?
I think I did, not for contributions, but for the languages that you use the most. I have this on my README on GitHub. It's a project that someone made a long time ago, who scans all the contributions, the repos that you have, the language that you use for the files, and it gives you like a bar of what programming languages you know the most. And for some reason, for me, it's still JavaScript, which annoys me. Not TypeScript, but I guess it just uses my own personal repos, which are just clones of whatever I contribute to, and not the things that I built on my orgs. But yeah, it's like an SVG, dynamic SVG that renders based on these things. So I saw something interesting when you were on the code block at some point in the video, which I think it uses a web component to integrate whatever kind of feedback. It was about in the middle.
Here?
A bit further. Yeah, here.
Oh, yeah.
There widget web components.
Oh, yes, it's a web component. Interesting.
That is a smart move, I think, to go web component, because you don't know how you're going to integrate it with anything else. And
yes.
If you can load a script, so this would probably not work in Markdown, for example, if you wanted to embed it in a README on GitHub. But it's it's a smart move to go web components, because it allows to integrate in any stack.
README, yes. So like here, there are probably like you said, like for the technologies and for like all the programming languages, you have like pretty much a lot of things here that you can upgrade and add additional features. We see here that there is a dashboard, a leaderboard, my PRs, organizations, embed PRs. So it's pretty interesting. So I think this is like a good direction where this is going. So I think it's really good. So we just sign up, access dashboard, add organizations. Organizations, I guess, is like, it can probably be a repo. It doesn't have to be an organization like a GitHub organization. Now, I don't know if they're thinking of that organization. Fetch and save PRs. So that's probably like automatic. If I understood it right, we don't have to like fetch them really. It's
it's the API that does that for you.
Yeah, so we can maybe even like we could delete this step from here because everything is automatic. Then we can just share and embed PRs. So showcase your contributions via public profile or embed them on websites. So yeah, it will probably work on README file on GitHub. So that's a good thing. And yeah, this design is pretty okay-ish, to say it like that.
Like, it's not purple.
Yeah, it's not purple. I like this, like these yellow colors. and it's working nice both in light and dark mode. So pretty good design. And this is probably like some kind of motion and something like that. That is like moving all these things as we go through them. And okay, let's start with. Oh, is this Aman from Twitter?
From Better T Stack?
Yeah, it's not working. This link is not working.
Try the X link.
Yeah.
No,
No.
not a man.
Yeah, doesn't exist. Whoops,
Another
it
man.
was not a blank. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's not that Aman because here we would see it on the
true.
on GitHub. Yeah, it's some other Aman. Yeah. Okay, let's give some advices. Let's start with the README file. So here, merged and share. It's pretty much saying everything. Now again, I would here add a screenshot of a dashboard of some things, like even maybe like some kind of GIF or something like that to showcase what do we have here. Same like what's now? This link is not working. Why? And this one? Oh yeah, so probably domain died. Here we have some domain. So this is some old project. It was on some kind of domain. Now it's here. So everything needs to be updated, like to latest probably. That's also second advice, like to update everything if you even want like this project to work. And this showcase is really good. I think video is a great idea to showcase something like this.
Without having to sign up, yeah, that's a good way. The one thing I would add is because you technically have the way to share an embed of your contributions, you have the perfect case for a demo here, like to show what a contribution graph would look like when it's shared and what a public profile for someone would be. So if you want to highlight your contributions, that generally has to be public for other people to see. So that would be a good demo, essentially, to show
I agree. Yes.
What's it called? The stats part of the platform, not necessarily the ingestion part or the filtering that you do in the dashboard, but at least the final part of sharing it.
Like contributions or something like that. Same thing like on here in README. Like if you can add here that web component, you can just put it here to be visible. And you can say like big letters, like this can be like this in your repo. You can just do it. So you can, that's definitely a good advice. And yeah, that's pretty cool project. I think it's like, I'm sad that I see that it's abandoned probably, but I hope after this review that maybe you'll get back to this one. Francois, any more comments on this project?
No, I think we can move on to the next.
Okay, let's check now the comments quickly to see who do we have here.
There's Init Bob James that is, yeah, asking what should be considering when releasing your first open source project. Marketing, like talking about it. It's making sure that once you've built something, you tell everyone about it, because
here it is.
Open source is a social game more than it is a code game. So yeah, go post about it on all socials. Post screenshots if you can, or demos or videos of what you build, and that's the best way of spreading the word and getting feedback from people. Because there's two things you want to do. You want to push your project out in the world, but you also want to get feedback from people who are potentially interested in using it. So you have to have this feedback loop, and talking about it is the only way.
Yes, and don't think that you are boring, that people already saw your button or something. Just post it. Like people like forget, or they never saw it like in the first place. So just spam all those things. You can do it like in circles, like all the features that you have for your project, product, whatever it is. And we have here, you can just come to our Discord channel.
Join the Horde.
Yes, join the mighty Horde. And we can see here 20 people watching and still only 14 likes. Come on, guys. Like Dave is our... Wait, what are you, Dave? Orc Shaman? I think you're a shaman, right? he'll throw voodoo at you. Can you help review my project? If you want your project reviewed, you can go to review.orgdev.com and just submit your project right here, and you still have a chance. Oh, we just
56,
got our
yay!
record. Yes. 55 was the last live
There we
stream,
go.
so now we have
Nice.
56. I'll start writing these down. And yes, Orc Shaman. Liked and submitted. Awesome. Thank you. Let's go to the fourth one. Turning on the Orc Machine. Okay, going to the Orc Machine. We had this merged and share. And animate UI. Oh, what is 10 stack faster? Never heard of that one. UI triple D. Production ready UI components and blocks powered by Shadcn UI and Framer Motion and Builder. Oh, I never heard of this one. I heard like about all the projects. You want to take this one?
No,
Oh,
you should
me.
do that one.
Okay.
It says UI stuff. That's your domain.
Okay. So UI, is it tripled or triple D? That's a good question. So let's see first what do we have here. Okay, I like the start. Here we have some showcasing of components already. We can see that it is some kind of minimalistic design, and people love that. This is always like going good. So carefully crafted UI components built with Shadcn UI Framer Motion. So it's probably like some minimalistic with some subtle animations. We have drag and drop interface for building and previewing components. That sounds interesting. I can't wait to see that one. Copy and paste. We'll see if it's like Shadcn registry or just really copying and pasting, and TypeScript support. Thank God. Next.js 16, React 19, TypeScript, all the good stuff. So let's see how does it look. First here, localhost 3001. This is probably a mistake, like or it should be 3000. And we have 10 stars. And oh my God, this is a project 4 days old. It came like you
Wow,
see
yeah.
there is. So this is pretty new. Let's see. It already has its own domain, so that's good. We have here browse, copy, and ship. Everything we need. Okay. Then let's see here. Dark mode is working. Okay. People always love dark mode. So it is a beta, and this logo is pretty good. I guess that the person who is creating this is probably from like some designer background. It looks like it. So we have this cash flow and nice, like some kind of gradients happening behind. I think this is still not motion. This is just some like hover and nothing else. But if I refresh, yeah, we have motion here moving.
Try to click monthly. See if it animates the.
Oh, yes. Nice. Yeah, this is nice and smooth. This is good like for your dashboard. Then we have here this drop down.
There's a nice animation to them appear from the side.
And yeah, this one is looking nice. Also here, this carousel. It has a glitch. Can you see it?
Yeah, it has flicker, yeah.
Yeah. It's glitching a little bit, so that's maybe a good thing too. Like when you're creating libraries like this, everything has to be perfect. Like, you have to be like, everything needs to be smooth. You need to work on UX more than on like your design and UI. Then we have open bottom model. Yes, this one also really nice. When I put my mouse over, it has a little bit of this gradient thingy and really nice animation. So first thing that you can see when you come is this browse, copy, and ship, and immediately you have showcasing your components. I really love that style. I think that all the components should be on the landing page, and that is really good. So we have pretty nice looking components working both in light and dark mode. And let's check how do we use it. How are these installed, implemented? So we have here preview. This is documentation. So we have search, which is like animated. Okay, so it's searching just here. We don't have that like Fumadocs search thingy that we just jump from page to page. That is maybe accepted, not accepted, expected these days when you have a library, like to type in Command K and just to go and jump from component to component.
Command K could just focus the search input. That's the easy fix for this.
Yes, yeah. Oh, this one is already a trusted Shredsian registry.
Oh, cool.
Nice. So when we saw there like copy paste, it's basically using Shredsian registry, which is really cool. And I guess this one is working. And I don't know why should we install Framer Motion. Is this one? I don't want to install anything right now, but this command should install Framer Motion dependency. We don't need to do it manually. I don't know now if no, this is manual. So if this is like happening for this, then we need to just move this one into the command itself, because we can do that.
Also, I think if you go to these tabs, npx, npm, yarn, pnpm, they don't do anything.
Oh yeah, look at this. Everything is npx.
So, yeah, you need to change. npx is also npm. Those two can be merged.
Yeah.
And
these two are
you
the
need
same.
You need yes. Someone says in chat you need bun as well. Bun x.
Yeah.
To do the
and
same.
Probably like bun instead of npx. And that's a good like I didn't see it like that. This one is not even changing. Yeah. So all commands need to be here. I don't know if that's like the case only here, but I don't think so. Yeah, it's dead everywhere. Mm-hmm.
What is this live edit thing? At the top.
Yeah, that's the one like that said like that we can like put in. It's some kind of drag and drop tool that we can like add something like that. Can we like change our code here? We can,
I guess.
How to?
I think it's just live. Yeah.
Is it working? Text. Maybe somewhere live compiling, it says, but nothing is happening. Let's try.
If you change the Tailwind classes to BG red, see if it works.
Yeah, it works. Okay.
Okay, cool.
So it's working here. Nice. Oh, it's even like working like I'm in Cursor or some code editor. I can do Command X and I have back and things like that.
Oh, interesting. I wonder what they use for this.
Yeah. This is probably something like this would be useful to know, like what is used for this one. Yeah. So also this use client thing is happening everywhere. We should probably like create some kind of tool to recognize where are we actually adding our registry commands, so we don't add use client if we are doing it on 10 stack start or things like that. But that's
it is transparent for most things. I mean, use client so far is only used in Next.js app router and Waku. Maybe if you use Parcel, that might make sense. Anything that supports server components, really. So I think it still makes sense if you're going to be using useref in this case from React. You still have, because this is a client component, a client hook, you still have to have this declaration at the top. And browsers, well, not browsers, frameworks that don't support server components will just ignore the directive.
Yeah. Check this one out. Can we hear like?
Oh wow,
we can build our own like landing page.
Ooh, this is nice.
So I added that. I'll add a hero. How to add that one here? Oh, this is like I never seen this before. And can we now export code? Yes, export.
Failed.
Okay, but we can actually preview, right? Save and preview. And oh, this is really, really interesting.
Oh, wow.
Good job on this one.
You just need a deploy to Vercel thing, and then you have V0 drag and drop.
Yes, this is drag and drop V0. Yeah, you need deploy and that's it. No, this is really interesting. I can see already that it's really buggy. It's probably, I mean, this is 4 days old project.
4 days old, if you get all of this is pretty good, I would say.
Yes.
This drag and drop thing with the live coding elements, this is really, really nice.
I would say also, that this is really like for 4 days old project, this is really awesome. Like we can add here, we can build whatever we want from here. like, where should I? Oh, I should put it here. Okay. And then we can just preview. I don't know how to, yeah, I can delete it here. So now we can save and preview. Awesome. And now if we return back, I guess we have here load project. Yeah. We have here our old projects. I don't know where is this saved. Is it like in my local storage or what it is?
Surely you didn't create any accounts or anything.
Yeah,
So.
I didn't create anything. Yeah, so it's, oh, but loading is not working. It seems. Load. Yeah, it's not working. Okay, so a lot of things to do here, but really interesting project. Let's give some advice. So I really love it so far. I think this is a great idea for this builder. Please don't force us all like to have these builders inside the UI component libraries. I'm just kidding. I really love this concept, and this was probably pretty complex to create, a complex thing. A lot of things are not working. I'll not talk about like those small details and all the bugs, but I think pretty important one is to make all these components to like that we can just put it inside of our projects. Because of this, I would say that probably half of these shadc and registry commands are even not working if we would start like trying these. Also things like adding framer motion and all those dependencies, everything should be simple, just to add one command and we should have everything. Like that should be the concept of adding components. And Francois, you can take a little bit from here.
Yeah. What I really like is the code editor, the live thing where you can live code and it changes the client components locally in your browser. That is really, really cool. As part of the design, it's pretty smooth. Really like it. It's the fact that you have in the landing page all the components at once, showing you all the things that you can do with it. It is really nice that you can see all these things. The one thing I would probably add from there, because you're not really too far from it, is a way to jump, like by command clicking on one of these components, to jump to the documentation page for it. That would be really nice. Like you see this cash flow thing, and then you have a little hover button, go to docs or something like that, on this particular document component, and then you can click on it and then go directly to the documentation, or add it to your UI builder thing. So you can like literally shop for components from the landing page and say, I want this, I want that, I want there, and then you add it to your UI builder thing, and that would work.
Yeah, Shadcn even had that before on the old version, like that toggle button, and you have like buttons here, like copy command or go to that documentation, etc. But yeah, really, really interesting project. I just saw that loading was working. It was just opening in new tabs, but I was not sent to those new tabs. But yeah, really, really nice project. I hope to see more from this one and to see it succeed. Awesome. Let's go to the next one. Turning on the Orc Machine. Let's move. Picking a new project. We're a little bit slower today because it's two of us, but let's kill it. Okay. Light Night Grid Core. Yeah, you can read it if you want.
It's a free data grid with the capabilities and performance you'd expect from a paid library. Okay. What is a data grid library? It's okay. It's a lot of.
I can send you the link.
Yes, please. Yeah.
Sending you on Discord.
Okay.
Or if you want.
Yeah, just Discord's fine. Let me just open it. Got it. Let's connect that to here.
Let me remove my screen. Add yours. There it is.
Right. Is it big enough? Yeah, that'll do. One repo for light night grid. Okay, data grid based on modern technologies. So let's have a look. This is not too old, like last commit 2 days ago. And what does it do? That's the big question. Oh, okay, I see. It's data grid in sense of data table with a lot of different custom components for each cell. I wonder if they use nuqs for
Yes,
storing
that
all
would be
these
cool.
things in there. That belongs in the URL. But this is not about nuqs. So let's have a look at what they do. So they have a free tier, like an open source, I guess, free thing that is living in this repo, and then a pro that gives you other things: asynchronous data loading, column manager components, and data exports. That's interesting. So they have monetization built in, which is good for an open source project. Design principles, performance first. Yes, that's good. With large data sets. So that's interesting to see how they do rendering for this thing. Like, is it something that you render as a server component, or is it like rendered on the client and then you have to do data fetching in some other ways? Like, does it integrate with things like DataStack query, or if it's like if you have TRPC or something to access your data, how does it integrate with existing systems? Cutting edge web technologies, browser scroll, cool. Based on React, one-way data binding. Okay, so that's just, it uses React. Licensing. So, okay, so this is where we have the open source parts. Apache 2, that's good. And then you have the
commercial license.
Commercial things. Okay, interesting. So it is backed by some sort of paid program, which is, yeah, always good to have if you want to take your open source project further. And so, yeah, let's see if we can. Is there a demo of this thing?
Yeah, that would be good. Yeah, good number of stars as well.
Demo now. This is what I like. This is what I want to see.
Yes.
The first thing you see is a screenshot. Good, you see what it is, but then you can play with it.
But if we get now login, we don't have login. Awesome.
No, you don't want to log in for this. You want to be able to click around. So I can click on columns to hide them.
Nothing in URL. Nothing is happening in URL.
No, but for the presence of columns, this is probably a local thing that you want. So there is a lot of data that you can store for a table like this. The things that you want to store in the URL would be a filter, for example, greater than 2. See, so that worked, but it is indeed not stored in the URL.
Not in the URL, yeah.
Then again, this is a demo. So this would probably be part of their pro things. I don't know. This might be interesting to know. But the fact that it can support expressions in here, which is pretty nice, because you always want to have the power to do a lot of different things in there.
Yes.
And yeah, doing that in the URL is possible. nuqs can help you do this with custom parsers, but it is tricky to get right because of type safety on lots of different things. Like, you might want to have some values that have different filters than others, and not just based on the type, like not just a number. So NASDAQ, if I go for NASDAQ, yeah, I only have the NASDAQ ones. Is it?
Yeah, but it would be, again, really good to be able to copy paste the filters to show it, like even on the demo.
Obviously, you want either something that you can persist in the URL on click, like you don't necessarily have it to be live synchronized to the URL, but at least a way to click a button that says share, and that puts everything in the URL so that you can reload it on the other side. Add exchange row groups. So it's pretty advanced, I would say, in terms of filtering options. So that's nice. The one thing I would like for these things is, there we go, right click.
Oh, yes. That one is good.
Like, if you see a thing and you want to filter on that.
It reminds me of Excel. I don't know why. Like,
yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
Group by I don't want to group. I want to filter by only these. Like, I want to put that in here. Can I do this? Manage columns. So yeah, that gives me this view, but in a vertical way. Interesting. Create
he
groups.
said, try the high frequency trading demo.
Which one? That one?
Is pretty good. Yeah.
Ooh. Oh yeah, so it refreshes all the time. That's nice.
Oh yeah. Look at that.
Interesting. And you can expand, and then you have a lot of I'm not knowledgeable enough in trading to know what this means.
Yes.
But okay, it's nice, looking nice.
Perfect example would be like if it would work for rabbit races.
Rabbit races, interesting.
Yes. That's always like I remember it like when I was learning about programming and everything. My professor was always saying rabbit races. That's the perfect use case for these things, and because it's not the seconds, it's actually milliseconds. So,
Oh,
and
actually, you can change the messages per second.
oh, nice.
Oh, look at that! It's like a Christmas
Yeah,
tree.
look
I
at
love it.
that. Yeah. Those are
Pop
oh.
it bigger. Woo! Christmas. Woo! Disco
Oh, this
now.
would maybe actually work with rabbit races. Yes.
Actually, what I understand what they meant by performance, because this is really nice. I mean,
Yes, yes.
we should plug React Scan on top of that and see
Yeah, to see like
how it
all
behaves.
the
Yeah,
things. Yeah, if
all the
it's
things light up.
it's more Christmassy then.
Yeah. All right. I will slow it down before someone has a stroke based on that. Order manager add sale. So what does it do? So that adds a new thing. This is really cool. You want to have a demo of the things that you build. This is really nice.
Nice. Yeah.
You can change. So yeah, this is very smooth, very flexible in terms of. Is there a way to show you how this works in code? Because this is looking nice, but we want to see how to use this thing. Documentation is what we're looking for. So nice docs.
Yeah, nice docs.
Let's
Yeah.
have installation with ShatCN. Interesting. They have a trusted registry as well.
They have a trusted registry.
Yeah. Yep. So that's very interesting. And that looks a lot like Fuma docs in terms of
Yeah.
docs things. Yeah, it's either Fuma docs or.
Let's give quick advice.
Anyway,
We have time for one more.
Okay. Yeah, what's it called? The imports look nice. You have like everything scoped on top of a namespace. Not a big fan of this, but it can keep things clean and not have thousands of exports, I suppose. But yeah, the fact that you can npm install it or ShatCN install it is nice because you have the flexibility of either you want to change things by using ShatCN because you vendor everything in your application, or you just npm and use as you want, and that's pretty good. So yeah, pretty solid. Lots of docs, lots of explaining. So they tell you what is pro and what is free. So that's also nice.
This looks like something that is like looks like some old project with 10,000 stars. It doesn't look like new. What are the dates there on GitHub repo?
The dates, right, that's still the old one. Go back to GitHub. The oldest one I can see is 6 months ago. Yeah.
Oh, 6 months ago. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty fresh.
Here. So yeah, it's quite fresh, yeah. Pretty nice.
Yeah. Awesome. Yeah. I would just say for those URL things, I think it would be more professional to put all the variables in the URL so people can copy and paste, especially like those dashboards are usually used by some older users. It's not somebody like that knows a way of like doing the filtering and everything. So it can be just copy pasted by some support guy or somebody and used like in that way. I think that's really important.
Exactly.
And awesome. Yeah, I would agree with this comment right here. It feels like an enterprise project, probably because of that Excel thing. Okay.
All right. Let's
finish this one. I'll remove your inception. And one more. Good luck, guys. Turning on the Orc Machine. Okay, before putting this one, I want to call you all to come to the Discord channel because in the next live stream, we'll pull one project from Discord. So the last project in next live stream will be pulled from the project channel. I don't know what is it called, project review or something like that. So we'll submit our channels there for the next live stream. Let's go now from here, from the Orc Machine. Picking the last one. We can see the screen, yes. Commercian, what a good name. Pillage first, ask questions later.
That's perfect for you. That.
Yes, we already saw this
It's
one.
a
Let's
game.
just go like, yeah, that's the one that was not working, I think. Is it working now? Oh no, it's working. Okay, this is a different thing. I thought this is that trading game that we saw. No, sorry, we didn't see this one. Okay, so pillage first, ask questions later. The name is awesome, I would say. So it's an open source single player Travian alternative browser strategy game inspired by Travian, and it happens that I played this game, and as always I was like hard coding that thing and getting up at 2 a.m. at night and attacking and all that stuff. So we can see here, yeah, this one looks exactly the same like Travian. And we even have like, this is literally like the copy paste of Travian game, like all the buildings and even the map and all the stuff. Travian is actually like a pretty legendary game from like probably 15 years ago or something like that, built in PHP and JavaScript. And there were many like things like JavaScript extensions to cheat the game and things like that. That's my first advice, is to check out for the extensions and the way how to protect yourself from it.
If it
So we
runs in the
can,
browser, you're screwed anyway.
yeah, yes,
You can do
yeah.
whatever you want in the browser.
Yeah, because you could like, what was the problem? Like you could send, for example, just one attack in 1 second. Like logically, you can click it once, but people were creating scripts that were sending 100 attacks in 1 single second. And here, timing is really important because you have to defend your village. Like you have to put the defense like in that second, and you cannot do it if 100 attacks are coming and things like that. Long story. But so this one is, we can see we can build villages, manage resources, train troops, and wage war in persistent, massive offline first game worlds, which is really cool. So it's definitely the same like Travian, and we can see the screenshots. Motivation. So this is a huge fan of Travian. Come to Discord, my man. I can talk about Travian probably like whole day. And we have here like combat mechanics and all that stuff. Can this project be converted to multiplayer? Yes. Wait, I didn't see. This is a single player Travian? How is that
This is
possible?
open
Oh,
source.
yes, I missed it.
Oh.
Single player strategy game.
Offline first,
Okay.
yeah.
Yes. But how
So
are we
it's all-
playing against bots? Let's see what's happening on pillagefirst.com. So this is, everything is the same. I would say this is also probably built by AI or something like that. But I like this pillage first logo. It's saying like that this is a game, which is really good. Wiki coming soon, community resources, game. Let's see, create a new game world. What's that doing? Okay, still in development and sometime needs to be deleted. Okay.
Mhm.
Let's just create server if that's possible from here. It is. Nice.
Ooh, nice.
Okay, so we can now, this is exactly the same like village in Travian, and the resources and everything is exactly the same. And we can start creating wheat fields, for example. So now in 2 minutes and 30 seconds, our wheat field will be finished. So here Travian had things like you can pay and then you can do it instantly and things like that. Here, I guess we don't have those things because it's like to probably to be relaxed. Let's see the map. Oh, nice. So where is our village? We are here. Yes, player. Tribe goals. Okay. So I can now check here other villages near me. Is this battle yard? I really like the map, and I was always wondering because I was like when I was playing this thing, I was in development maybe 2 or 3 years. I was always wondering how they solved this map. It's pretty easy. Like those are just X, Y, and they're going to minus, and like they just have like that those tiles, and
When you want
whatever
to try
is.
and do hexagons is when it gets funny.
Yeah. Yes. And Okay, so it looks like it's working. So here we have our wheat field still building. What is this? Oh, this is, yeah, this is the center of our village, and this is around our village, but there are no images or anything. So this is probably just like a start. We have statistics page under development, quests, so we can do different quests. Oh, these are actually achievements more than quests, because we have like to put woodcutter to level 1. Now we
Mhm.
will probably
Yeah.
like get this quest when we create our first wheat field. Yeah, this one. No, this is all. Yeah, wheat field. Yeah, we probably need to get this achievement when we finish our wheat field. Mm, interesting. Yeah, open source Travian is really a good idea, especially if it's built by a fan.
I
Like
haven't
here
played
we.
the actual game, but it looks very minimal in terms of UI. And something I really like is like you just focus on the gameplay and not like
Yes. Yeah, there is
details
no
in
like. Yeah.
design. Yeah.
No like fancy animations and things. It's something that like time passes and you sometimes come in, build something if you have resources. I
Mhm.
mean, they were pretty hardcore players, but so now we built our first wheat field, and we can see it probably here. Yeah, we have wheat field level 1,
You have
and
your achievement here. Yeah.
yeah, we have achievements. We can collect rewards. We are getting from there additional resources, so we can now build more. Uh, I love this project. I think like you need, in this era of AI, you can now create any image you imagine here for this wheat field, for woodcutter, for the backgrounds, for all these. Like you can create this now so easily. You don't need a designer. That's a cool thing now with this project. Um, but I mean, this is development phase. It's not like far enough, of course. This needs to be like worked on still. Travian is a pretty big game. This is a pretty complex project. You have a lot of things here, but map is working perfectly. I like that
The
one.
map looks really good. Yeah.
Yeah, it looks really good. And we even have like to filter the resources, and it's working asynchronously. Travian, I remember when I clicked this one, it needs to refresh because it was PHP with some, I don't know what was it using
Mhm.
back then. What do you
It
think,
must be fun
Francois?
building. Must be fun building this in PHP.
Yes.
Back in the day, maybe Flash would help, I guess, but no. Yeah, I haven't played Travian, but as I said, what I really like is the focus on the gameplay and not unnecessary design um, details. So it looks interesting to play, and like there's
Yeah,
there's
for
no
sure.
there's very little friction between what you do and the results that you get. You don't get like pop-ups about buy this, subscribe to that, or whatever.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
like modern games. I just can't do modern games because of this. It's like in your
yeah.
face all the time with a
Uh,
lot of visual sugar. Well, this is like pure UI, and that's really nice. It's rare.
yeah, this is something I always wanted to build, something like this with 8-bit CN, like
That would
some
be great
minimalistic.
for 8-bit
Yes,
CN. That kind of UI, yeah, because it's like
yeah,
literally pure, and you don't have too many details, so it would work really, really well. I think.
yeah. I'll create it definitely something like this, but like RPG style in next 3 months. I just have to to prepare for that video.
Yeah.
105 stars, which is really good for. This is also a young project. I see here 7 months for some license, but actually doing the dev work, I don't see. Last month, I think, is the, like, this is a 1 month old project, I would say,
Mm. Need
which is
to
pretty
add
amazing.
GitHub refined. It gives you the age of the repo and the first commit on the side as
Where?
Refine GitHub. It's an extension that you add for your
Oh, okay,
browser.
yeah,
It like
yes,
changes your GitHub UI to.
yeah, but we can see here that like
Mm.
real development started like last month, and what is like? Let me see the package.json. What are we actually using here? So we have, look at this, pillage first graphics.
React
Interesting.
Router. That's for Alum.
Yes. Alam, is this your project? Use hooks. Interesting, yeah. React
Yeah, it's
19.2,
pretty modern.
Vion. Yeah. Awesome. Advice, like it's really hard to give advices right now. I would say just continue your work on this one. Add images, make it like Travian is today like making it with all those graphics. Like it's making it like better appealing, like to everyone to look those goals and Romans and things like that. So I think you need to work on that part. I'm not sure like the logic. How is it working? Can you attack? Can you uh, take resources from here and things like that? Go to missions, but you have a pretty simple mission. Like when you are thinking about it, just to copy paste all the Travian features and put it here, but in a more modern way, in an open source way. So really good job on this one, I would say. What do you think, Francois?
Yeah, it looks really good.
Let's close then this one. And to see our record for this episode, and that's 56. One more than in the previous one. Awesome. Okay, let's see the comments. Who do we have here? And to close this one, oh, we have Bob in the Black Forge Tavern. And who do we have? I don't know why you said Bootstrap. Oh, it's Bootstrap.
Bootstrap is the Halloween version.
Yes. Oh, look at Alem. Alem is my friend. Yeah, he spent also 12 days, 12 hours a day on Travian before. Yeah, I was like I said, like I was getting up at 2 a.m. to send attacks, like coordinated attacks with my guild. So that you can be hardcore, you can be normal. Oh, Gemini 3, yeah.
Yeah, I want to play with that.
Francois didn't play Travian, and it shows. Yeah,
I have not, indeed. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
played.
I
What was this game called that in space that also had like real time O game, I think it was called. That you could create resources in space and you could attack other planets. It looked similar in terms of game dynamics, also based on real time things. So you would have to mine asteroids and stuff like that.
Yeah, O game.
And create your army. O game.
Yeah.
That's the one. Yeah.
I didn't play
did
O
play
game.
that.
Yeah, I played some werewolves versus vampires thing. It was something also similar, like that kind of play.
Travian in space.
Travian in space. Yeah.
Yeah. It feels like that. Yeah.
Awesome. Let's close this one. Francois, it was really nice like to check out these projects with you.
It was. Yeah.
Yeah, I hope we'll repeat this one again. Let's say in 1 month,
Happily.
2 months, 3 months,
Yeah,
or
sure.
whenever. So we have like these live streams every Tuesday. This time it's Thursday because I had my talk on Tuesday on some conference. So we can maybe skip Tuesdays, but we'll like keep that week in some day. And people, join the Discord channel for the next live stream. We'll think of some way how to pick up there randomly. If we don't pick, like if I don't find some kind of bot, yeah, you can also help me out with finding a right bot for the Discord channel. But even if we don't find it, you can just post it, and the guest like Francois next week can say a number, like random number, and I'll just go and pick that number from Discord channel. So Francois, you can say bye to everyone.
Thank you for joining. That was really cool. Really liked it.
Yeah.
Do that again. Yeah.
Really awesome. And thanks everyone. Ending the stream right now, and see you next week in Tuesday with one special guest again. Bye.
See ya. Bye.